Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Random. Oh shoot. What difficulty setting did I set? Whatever, who cares? Okay, so I'm going to be playing as a cleric. I really need to message the developer, about, somehow fixing my game so I actually have all of the characters unlocked. Because I'd really like to not have to, redo all of my progress as far as, unlocking what I have unlocked, and also just, ranking up the various characters. Because as much as I like this game, playing through everything again just so I can rank my stats up again, I don't have the time for that. And I would really like to play as the Barbarian again, or the Archer, or the one other class that I've totally forgotten about. I'll remember it eventually. Anyway, so we're playing as Cleric because apparently that's what the game decided for me. I'm gonna blame the game here because, you know what? As little personal responsibility that can be deflected onto me as possible is the right way to go. So, for those of you that have been kind of following the channel for the past couple days, yeah, dating this one a little bit, effectively end of July, start of August. Shit, it's really already that time. Okay, I did not bank on there being a demon directly behind me. Not gonna lie, this is kind of hairy. But anyway, so those of you that have been kind of following along with life in general, you've noticed that my uploads have been incredibly infrequent and poorly timed. As in this one, which will probably go up pretty close to midnight. I apologize about that. I don't really have much of a control of this situation. I was at a convention all weekend, and good God, it was a massive time investment. I had the brilliant idea to do a piece right beforehand that sapped pretty much all of my, I'm gonna say stamina here, just because, I mean, it was stamina. Effectively staying up all night. Could do that in college, but can't really do that anymore, especially if I'm going to be at a convention the next day. Boy, could I stay up all night in college, because, well, guess what? You can sleep in class. Usually because I'd stay up all night doing a project. Anyway, I'm gonna keep throwing points into defense for at least a little while. Skill up book, which I don't think that those work yet. I think this is the Warriors book. Yeah. Alright. Hey, and I can afford it too. Does it do anything? Does nothing. It might have actually done something there. I don't know, I'm gonna take a look at it. What do you do? 100% bonus defense, which, as far as I can tell, doesn't. Oh well, not a big deal. Alright, we might as well start putting some points into our defense. Our damage is halfway respectable. We might as well be as tough as possible. Plus, items tend to boost damage over defense. Go figure. But yeah, so being in the convention, well, being at a college, like, whenever I stayed up all night, it would just be like, well, it's critique tomorrow. So I really don't have to worry about the whole, being awake thing, because you just kind of sit there, take whatever your lumps are, and then, go back, take a nap, and get back up and go back to work. That was life. Now, or at least in terms of the convention, yeah, stay up all night, and then go to a convention the next day for 10 hours straight. Oh, kill me. So that's effectively what happened, and that's exactly why, this video is late. Now, anyway, let's talk about the game, let's talk about other stuff. The game has not been patched yet, then again, I don't know, I really need to figure out when the developer specifically patches this game. It's frequent, I know that, I reference this, like, every other time I, like, record an episode for this game, but it's pretty phenomenal, how much content that they've managed to, add, remove, and adjust throughout this game, and I don't think I'm gonna stop talking about that for quite a while, just because I do actually find it quite impressive. And, ooh, hey, that's what we're looking for. I'd like the Healy sword, but let's go with the Rusted sword, which probably doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. Shit. Whatever. I didn't need the Healy herb anyway. I mean, my damage. Well, I mean, maybe it's just not reflected on the stat window. Nope. Look, I don't know. Whatever. I'm just gonna keep buying those out of habit, if only because once they finally patch it so it works, or at least, maybe it does work and it's just not quantified, then I will be satisfied. I don't know. We'll just get to the point where we can, where, picking up those swords actually makes sense, as opposed to doesn't. I don't know what I'm saying here. Really, once it gets patched, so either it actually works if it doesn't work currently, or if it doesn't work currently, it just doesn't look like it works currently, then either way, this bad habit will turn into a decent habit, and then we'll go from there. Why was that so hard to say? I don't know. Look, it's been a long weekend. It's been an incredibly long weekend. God, I really wish I hadn't skipped streaming too, but no way was I going to be able to deal with all of that. in conjunction with each other. Okay, so this is kind of hairy right off the bat. Why did he summon all those dudes? Oh well, this is the only class with a directly built-in healing spell. Unfortunately, it's not nearly as broken as fuck as it was earlier. So that does kind of make it a little bit less exciting. Okay, let's stay away from that. Just because I got my own built-in healing does not mean I'm invincible with this healing potion. Oh, whoop. Just kind of avoiding using this until these guys show up. There we go. Okay. Oh, this is a little bit more hairy than I wanted it to be. Okay. Not dead yet. I really should start casting this regeneration as often as I can, as opposed to sparingly, which doesn't make any sense. Stay away from the explosions. Okay. Interesting. It feels like every once in a while I put on like a burst of shooting speed. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it definitely feels like that's what I'm doing here. Oh. Anyway. Okay, that hurt more than a little. Now, do I get reduced cooldowns or something? Yeah, upon taking hits, this character has a cooldown reduction passive. Either that or it's an item that I currently have. I don't think so. Yeah, I think this character actually reduces cooldowns when taking hits. Nice. That makes my life a lot easier. Fuck, that hurts, and I'm dead. Okay, let's go back to the main menu and. You know what? No, that's not it. Where does it say? 2 weapons, can increase attack. It says nothing about that ability, but he totally has it. Weird. Anyway, you know what? I know it's an incredibly short episode. In fact, it's probably going to be the shortest episode of the series, but I'm going to have to put this up anyway just due to sheer lack of time. So I will see you guys on the next, much longer episode of Dungeon Souls. And as always, thanks for watching.